So Jay told you I'm going to be SPWAN for this year's Comic-Con. Now, I was watching videos of the live SPWAN movie, and it was awesome. Now, when you talk about a classic movie with a famous line, I only know two. One, RoboCop, Dead or Alive, you're coming with me. And two, now they say, I've heard this from countless people, they say this is the most famous line in movie history. Luke, I am your father, from Star Wars. Now, I'm not surprised because when did Star Wars start? 77, I think? I think? Maybe earlier, but, I think it's 77 is when Star Wars started. I'm not sure because I'm not a Star Wars fan. One of my best buds is a huge Star Wars fan, so he could tell me. Oh, that's right. So I was shocked when I saw this. Now, 15 years ago, I saw this game and it looked awesome. I don't know where I picked it up. Did I pick up in Best Buy, Toys R Us? I think I got it for Christmas. Yeah, I got it for Christmas. So I saw this and I'm like, oh my god, this looks awesome. So, 15 years ago, I dressed up as this for Halloween. Dark Watch. Now, one of the hidden gems is Genji, right? This is a hidden gem. Unusual to see a game like this to be a hidden gem. And the graphics in the back remind me of a mixture of House of the Dead and the arcade game you see when you go to Cinemark. In the arcade, they have the Terminator game of the giant guns. So it looks like a mixture of this. You can. The reason, I mean, this is probably. I mean, it's unusual to see a game like this to be a hidden gem. What's made by High Moon? So, yeah. So, let's play one of the most unusual hidden gems. Seriously, unusual. While we're doing that, let's put on some music too. Alright, let's do it. Alright, PS2 game. So, while it's doing that, I might as well look at something while waiting. You know what I mean? I wish this PlayStation 2 went just a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Oh well. I'm so glad it's still working. Oh, right. My bad. Oh. This computer's weird. Yes, I did install it, didn't I? iTunes Music? What? I did install it. Ooh. Oh, great. Wow. Graphics are insane for 2005. This is gonna be awesome. And the only, and yes, I did, like I said, I did dress up as this for Halloween. Because I thought it was so cool. I like the ripped up cape. Now the one thing that, it was hype. It was hype. The thing that was not hype, it didn't come with weapons. Really? I remember paying for this Halloween costume $80. $80 for a Halloween costume? You could at least give me the pistols or something. Oh well. That was 15 years ago, so I can't say too much. New profile. You. Is it auto-saving? How's that possible? This skin looks sick. Sure. I'll just go for normal.
You are Jericho Cross, gunslinger, renegade, outlaw. Behind you, a bloody trail of robbery and revenge. Ahead of you, one last train to rob. Tonight, your life will end, and your legend will begin.
What? 1876. talked about a long time ago. Okay. I gotta say, graphics are. I mean, this is 2005. Let's see what we got here. First person shooter, of course. So, let's see. Person 4. Oh, yeah, down here. Whoa, okay. Never mind. I came from that way, right? Oh. Did I just die? Oh, that was fast. Okay. That works too. it's decent. It's actually not even decent. It's really good.
Hold it right there. Take it easy, partner. You got no clue what you're into. There's no gold in that vault. God, hell with it. No!
What's in it?
Sweet mercy. What have you done?
I don't know.
Oh my God. You're bleeding pretty bad. Can you move?
Nice.
Those blood clots will heal you. Aim your damn gun! You're feasting on blood. You're turning into a vampire.
The war is over. The dark walks will be destroyed. I hunger.
Did I just die? Again?
The war is over. The dark walks will be destroyed.
So I guess through the game, she helps?
I feel so. He is lost. And it uses me to see you struggle. My blood runs through your veins. You will be my slave.
Are there end cases? Boss fights take a while. So, it's just a first-person shooter, nothing special. But it's not even decent, it's really good. Although, it's pretty hard, even on normal. So I chose Cowboy, I guess, which is normal. Then, yeah, Gunslinger, and, so I guess there's easy, medium, hard, and really hard. But, yeah, it's good. Like I always said, I prefer a third-person shooter because you get to see your character. But I wonder, ever since first-person shooter started, which was back in the day, back in the 70s, I think, right? Except the graphics were really bad. I guess the technology wasn't high tech in the 70s. But let me think, when was one of the first person shooter games? I think Halo. 19 years ago. There was Halo, the very first Call of Duty. I have a feeling with first-person shooter games, I wonder if it's referring to something. No? And you're thinking, like, what do you mean? Like I always said, is first-person shooter referring to a simulator? I mean, if you're only seeing the hand and the gun, because first person only goes 90 degrees and third person goes 180 degrees. I always thought a first person shooter, is it trying to be a simulator or what's it referring to? No? Kinda know where I'm going? Do you think first person's actually trying to tell you something? You're thinking like, what do you mean? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Totally forgot. Okay, so like when I said classic movies with famous lines, so one of the videos I saw, Spawn said something super classic. Okay. So, before he kills this woman, she says, "You think it's too early for Halloween?" I love what he says. He says, "Where you're going?" He said, "Where you're going, every day is Halloween." That was classic. Now, let me say it in a Spawn voice. "Where you're going, every day is Halloween." Could use a little more work, but I think good enough, right? But that was classic. "Where you're going, every day is Halloween." That was awesome. Who plays Spawn the live film? We know Leguizamo plays the voice for the video game. And who plays oh right, I forgot his name, but yeah, it's the picture of the dude's in my head. They said, oh that's right, they said they're coming out with a remake of Spawn this year. I saw that about a week ago, and I said, if they need a voice for Spawn, I'm all here. Although I don't know how good I do. I mean, I'm good with the voice, but you know, when it comes to laughter and stuff, that I really need to work on. But you know, I thought, you know, but that was classic what he said, where you're going every day is Halloween. I love it. And now that I saw videos of it, I'm dying to get the live film. I really want to see it. And who knows? Who knows? When do you think the remake of Spawn? He said 2020, but when? I don't know. But this was a fun review. I always thought, do you think, leave in the comment, do you think first-person shooter is trying to is trying to show us, something? Is it referring to something? Do you think it's trying to show us not just a simulator? Do you think when they've created a first-person shooter, leave in the comments, do you think it's trying to, show us something? If you know what I mean. You think first-person shooter was created for a reason? Yeah. Leave in a comment if you might have an idea what first-person shooter is trying. I just had that feeling the first-person shooter was created for an idea. Now, third-person shooter is totally different, like Gears. Now, third-person shooter, it's just like, you're showing the character. Yeah, so, okay, so third-person shooter is a totally different story. Although a first-person, yeah. So if you have any idea, and you might know, tell me. Oh, that's right, one more thing. About issues and series. The reason why I'm saying that, because I know. Now, a series is okay, so let's say you have Star Wars. Star Wars has a franchise, which is also considered a series of films. And issues have to do with comics. Series, it's sort of like a franchise. Now, when it comes to comics with series and issues, it's in the same category. Like, issue number, 50. That's the 50th issue of that series. Jason didn't really know, did he? Because he doesn't read comic books. I do. I only read one comic book, but there's been over 30 of them. Now, remember I said I grew up watching Rurouni Kenshin? I read the Rurouni Kenshin comic books. So, that's all that. So, yes, if you don't read comics and you want to find out what the difference between issues and a series, issues is the series of a franchise, like Star Wars. Star Wars is a franchise, so it's a series of the series. I mean, issues is just has to do with comics. So you'll see me after Jay, and I'll tell him about the issues in the series. You'll see me after that. One more thing. Okay, so the last thing I want to tell you is Tom McFarlane. So yes, his wife is Wanda, and he used the name Wanda for the film and the comic series. Alright, and that. So yeah, it's interesting. And Tom McFarlane's been married to Wanda for over 30 years. Super happy for him. So you'll see me after Jay's review, and I have to tell him about the series and issues, because right now he's really been having an issue of trying to think of it, so I'll tell him. See me after. I wonder what he's gonna review. It better be something good, so, because he really is having an issue. Now, You can kind of tell how very short temper he has. So when I tell him, he's gonna be happy. So I'll see you after that.